Alright, hi. This is the 2011 General's Pistol Award that is given, that will be given at Skirmish. Remember from last year, Pete Murphy got a PG Luger. This year we made a P17 Luger. So similar to what Pete had last year, except with some extreme differences. So it's basically pump action pistol, real simple, velocity adjuster, takes 12 grams in the front. It has a Siler frame, which is they say a Luger frame. I haven't shot it in about a week. To preserve your seals, the best thing you want to do on the first time you gas up for the season, and after I think like the 10th or like the 5th or 10th 12 gram, take a 12 gram, take a little bit of Dow 33, put it on the tip like so. What this does is it lubricates your seal. Stick it in. You're going to gas up. This does not have what we call an insta-pierce. Basically, your first trigger pull, the first time you pump it and cock it and pull that trigger, it will pierce it. So now it's pressurized. That slight pop is pressurized. So we're going to load paint. The one unique thing about this pistol is that it has a very tiny bore to it. In other words, 0.678 inch bore. In other words, skirmish paint, it's going to love. Because when I built pistols in the past for skirmish, we would have rollouts. And that was mainly because the paint was so small and the bore was like a 0.686. So I went to great lengths. Whoop, put too much paint in. I went to great lengths to get special paint. So, ready? Velocity. Because there's so much pressure, because the bore is so tight and the paint's a little bigger, there's so much pressure that it actually blows the bolt back. What that does is you have some air escaping backwards instead of all the air going forward. So if you push this up like so, you lock the bolt in place. As you can see, she's pretty damn straight. Lock the bolt. When we first tested this, we put about 2 12 grams through it already. We're getting about 50 shots per 12 gram, roughly. Within those 50 shots, probably about 45 of them were usable. So I shot all the ammunition out of my clip. Basically now I'm done playing. So what I want to do is, the one thing that you need to keep maintenance on this is I don't know if you can see the shine. That's polished. Very heavily polished to like a butter smooth. So it's basically frictionless.
Right.
What you want to do is disconnect your link rod, pull your bolt out. Okay. Okay, so take a paper towel, rip it in half, wad it up. This is Walmart grade card cleaner. You don't want to spray it on the gun because anything plastic, anything painted is going to strip and melt. So what you do is wad it, make it damp and wet. Wad it into the barrel from the front. Careful not to touch the brass with your fingertip, because the oil from your fingertip will tarnish the brass. So any kind of dirt, as you can see, grease, dirt, residue, anything that would slow down your ball, cause friction, tarnish the polish, that's gone. You might have to do a second wad. It's always best. You want to do this before and after every play. Every time you play, and also in between games, it's wise to do this. What this does is it preserves your polish, keeps your gun nice. So yeah, that needed a second wad. Let's do a third. Okay, we're clean. Now, put your bolt back in. Connect your link rod. To connect it, it's best to pull it back, then use your link rod to just push it in. It's easier to do it that way. So, now, I did mention that this is a P17 Luger, so this does have a unique feature to it. If you notice this, we had this machined out of hardened steel. If you notice, we have the stock. You can back up. We have the stock, and it's actually attached. So this actually makes the top of the stock one, even though we have straps going through it. So actually it's best to pull this down this way, like so. Pull that out. Take this, like so. See the brass lever? Pull it that way. So it's facing towards the butt of the stock. Then take this, close it up. Okay, now you have a rifle. We're going to put some paint through this because I built it and I want to get some time to shoot this. So, more small bore paint. It's the same kind of paint that Skirmish uses. It just doesn't say Skirmish on it and it doesn't break white. But it's the same, bore stuff. Come on, get in there. It's also best to close the lid on this so it's not in your face when you're trying to fire. As you can see, this is shooting very straight. In other words, most Sheridans, when you shoot them, especially like old PGPs, KPs, P68s, Piranhas, they have like an arc to them where the ball goes, has like an immediate arc, so you're actually lobbing your ball. This, well, it's been Smiley-ized to the point of nastiness, that it doesn't arc that much. It actually shoots pretty damn straight. So that's all our ammo. Again, this is the 2011 General's Pistol Award, and this is basically how to take care of it. So if you have any questions, just send me an email. Any problems, let me know and I'll fix it. Thanks. Bye.